Good evening, students.
Good evening, students. Kindly ask your friends to join the session at the earliest. Students, kindly ask your friends to join as soon as possible. Good evening, students. This session is to how to take the assessment in the Examly portal. So first you have to log into the portal. You need to enter your login credential. Kindly note down the URL beltech908.examly.io. This is your URL to log into the Examly portal. So after entering the URL, you will be directly moved to this page. So enter your registration email ID and then click on next. And then you need to enter your password and then click on login. Default password you need to enter, that is studentdemo2@vailtech.edu, means your password will be studentdemo2. This is your default password. Before at symbol is your password. So after login, you will be directly moved to this personal information. You need to fill out this page. All the mandatory fields you should fill it out. Click on the submit. And then this is your dashboard page. In this you can able to view your registration number and then degree, then how many questions you have solved, like easy levels, mediums, hard, everything, what are the questions you have solved, then how many questions you have attended, correctly solved, everything you can able to see in the dashboard page. And then if you take the coding questions, you can able to view here how many questions you have attended coding questions and then solved correctly, everything you can see your score and then accuracy, everything you can able to see here. Then contribution is in the Examly portal, how much the times you have spent, how many hours you have spent, then days, everything will be you can able to view here. Click on the lab. Here you can able to view your courses. So this is your course name, or course to understand platform. So this is the course page. So here you can see which date it's going to be start and then which time it's going to be end. Then you can able to view here. So this is the test sample test. I'm clicking on here. So here you can able to view start before 30 April 2026 5:43 p.m. So you can click on here view instruction. You can read instruction also. So what are the coding sections and then navigate your test, everything you can see here. So there is a section MCQ and then coding. So how many questions and then duration for each sections and then marks for each sections you can able to view here, and then total marks you can be able to view here. So click on take test and then agreed and proceed. You need to wait for 25 seconds before starting the test. If the time ends, the test will be automatically directly moved to this page. You need to read this test instructions. You are not allowed to switch the tab. The test will end and you will be disqualified if you try to switch the tab. If I'm wait, click on the OK. If I'm trying to switch any tab means it will be notified for you. See, I'm switching on tab. See, this is a digital proctor test. Tab switching is prohibited. Number of tab switches done 1. For example, I'm clicking on the tab switch. So if you switch the tab means it will show this error. If you tab switch, your test will end and you will be disqualified from the test. For assessment, we will enable this. So MCQ questions you can be able to view here. This is the option you need to click like here. Then for each questions, how many marks, and then if there is any negative marks, you can view here. And then this is your name. You can able to view here name and then roll number. Everything you can able to view here. So if you completed this question means click on the next, and then next question you need to click on the 10. If first question I have completed, so it will be turned as green color. So if I move to the third question, I don't know this question. So I skipped the questions. So it will be turned as red color. If I have bookmarked any question means it will be turned as yellow. So if I have not viewed means fifth question is shown to So like this it will be view. So once the questions have been completed, if you want to view the first question means you can click on the preview button if you want. If you need to move to the next question means click on the next button. This is the agents with this is the coding section. So in coding section, this is the single file programming. See, this is a problem statement. You need to first read the problem statement. If you not understand the problem statement means we will enable here code agents with also. This is for you need to understand the problem statement. If you have not understand means you will use the agent smith for understanding purpose. So if you type the code, so after typing the code, you need to compile and run. So after compile and run, you have clicked, it will be shown compilation successful, and then you need to test cases passed. So I have given the two sample test case. The two sample test cases also passed. So expected output is 8 is the maximum element. So your outputs also 8 is the maximum element. So compilation also successful. And then if you want to check the test case, everything has passed. Hidden test case also passed means you need to submit the code and then check it. So click on the submit button. So if hidden test case is also passed means if hidden test case is also passed means it will show like this. Everything success means your hidden test case is also passed. If anything get failed means your hidden test case something is failed. You need to check with your code again. So here you can able to which language you are familiar with. You can click on that language and then you can type your code. If you are familiar with Java means you can type your Java code also here and then same process like compile and then submit your code. You can check with the test cases also. Sample test cases you can able to view here. Hidden test cases will be if you submit the code means it will show in that if you everything is get passed means you will see in that submit code. See how to use agents with means click on this and then if you have not understand the problem statement means you can copy this. If you have not understand the problem means you can ask here, I have not understand this problem. Can you explain it? Means it will explain. But you have asked any solution means it will not give the solution for you. So if you need to move to the next question means click on the next. Here also there is a problem. You need to study the problem statement, and then as it is sample test case and then everything you can able to view here. If you have not completed the second questions, so you need not to submit. You can skip the question as well as and then move to the second question. If I skip that question means it will be turned as red color. If you have not completed means it will shown as like this. Please log in and take up the demo test to get familiar with the platform also. Regarding this, we will email you the details. So students, once you log in with your email ID, you just have to type your password. Your password is all the characters before the @ symbol in your email ID. So all the students you have been logged in. You have been enrolled into the demo course, that is to make yourself familiarize with the platform. So you will have a user manual and you will have a demo test as well. Now, this is a demo test where we have enrolled you as well to get used with the platform. So once you log into the test, you will have two sections. One is MCQ, section 1, and section 2 is coding. So as seen before, you can take up this MCQ assessment as well as this coding questions. So you can read the question here and you can type your answers in this right side coding space. So once you are done with your coding, you can click compile and run to check if the uh, expected output and obtained output matches or not. And hidden test case will not be visible to you. Only when you submit your code, you will be able to see your hidden test cases. Now, since your answer is wrong and you have failed all the test cases, our agent Smith will ask if you need any help. So, some test cases have failed. Do you want me to check what is wrong with your code? Now, if you want to debug your code and you want the help of an assistant, you can click on this debug code. So Agent Smith will be analyzing what mistake you have done and how to solve this problem. You will get all the insights regarding the same. So you can ask up to 5 questions to this agent for each questions. So here it gives you what is the question is about, and it also gives you a clue on how this question can be solved and your next steps. So from this, if you get any clue, you can come here and work again here and then submit your code. Now, as you can see, 4 credits are already, 1 credit is already used, which means for each one question, you can ask up to 5 questions. Now you have two phases here. One is pro, another one is learner. So once your question is done and once you have answered your question, you can close this and you can submit your test by clicking submit test here. Now here enter END to end your assessment. Click yes and you can view what are the answers you have saved and you can end the assessment. So this is the mock course you have been enrolled to. Please, after this demo session, log into your account and take up this mock assessment. And for your actual assessments, you can click on this labs and you will be able to see your Java course or DSA course or DAA course, whichever course you have been enrolled in. You just have to click on the course. Here you will have all the modules, you will have the sub modules, and you can take up all of the assessments.
like these are called modules, and inside each module you will have multiple assessments. You have concept builder, skill builder, challenge yourself, and practice at home. So in concept builder you will have MCQ questions just to brush up all the concept that you have learned so far, and in skill builder you will have medium level programming questions, and in challenge yourself you will have little more harder questions, and practice at home is extra practice questions that we have enabled for your practice. Now, each assessments you will have multiple attempts. Like how many ever times you want to try the question, you can try the question. You can also view your answer here once the assessment is over. For example, I'll show you this. We have just taken up this assessment. You just have to click on the assessment, and if you click view result and analysis, you will be able to see your analysis, what answer you have marked and what is your score. Here you will have what is your score, what is the topper score in your class, and the topics where you are performing well, topics where you need more concentration. All this will be analyzed and you will get a detailed report of your performance here. You will have mark wise performance also allotted here. To view your answer, you just have to click on the sections, and here you have MCQ question. What answer you have typed and what is the correct answer will be visible here. Now this is the correct answer, but you have typed 10, which is actually wrong. So similarly, to view the next section, click on this coding. Here you will have the question and the answer that you type, and you will also have the solution. When you click show solution, you will get to know what is the correct solution. And to view all the test cases, hidden test cases, click on this show test cases score, and it will show you for which test case you have cleared and for which test case you have not cleared. So for other placement preparations, you will be having courses in course and contest. You will have multiple course or contests. I hope many of you all have already taken up assessments in Neo portal. So for this lab, especially this Java, DSA, DAA, and competitive coding lab, you just have to log in and click on this labs. Only here you will have this particular course. So post this meeting, we'll be sharing you an email with all the details, all your demo test details, and all your credentials. We'll also be sharing a Google form. So whoever is having any issues in logging into the platform, or if you're having any issues in course, you can fill out that form and we'll be able to help you out with that. So that's it about the session. So all of you, once the meeting is over, please try to log into the course and take up the demo assessment to understand the platform. So this will help you to know the platform better, and all your assessments will also be held in this. All your internal assessment, your semester examination is also going to be held in this platform. So it is better you have a good practice around the platform. So please try taking up the assessment post this session. If you have any queries, you can post it in the comments. We have another 4 minutes left. Okay, Rio, there are no queries from your end. So try to log in and take up the test. So thank you for joining the session. Happy learning.